Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So, today's story time, judging by the title, is a pretty damn good one. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. If you do, leave a like on the video, and let's jump right into today's story time. Now, today's story time takes place 5 years ago, so quite a while ago. And 5 years ago, I feel like I was peak, idiot, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I just did a lot of stupid stuff back then that I wouldn't do today. And a lot of good stuff, too, obviously. Like 5 years ago, I was daily uploading, and that's clearly hard for me to stay on top of now, but I'm trying my best. But 5 years ago, I also was getting into a lot of just stupid stuff. I feel like that's where I got a lot of my story times from. So this all starts off as a normal day. I'm sitting in my room 5 years ago on my phone, just woke up. It's a new day. It was warm outside. It was summer. And I was really, really excited because I was hanging out with two of my friends this day. We had plans to go see a concert that we had been waiting for like 2 months. And everything was just amazing, right? It couldn't have been a better start to the day, right? So I get up out of bed, I take a shower, I get ready for my day. And I get a text from one of my friends, one of the people I was going to be hanging out with later that day. And he's like, yo, man, what time do you want me to pick you up? I was like, honestly, man, I'll be ready in like 45 minutes, so whenever is good with me. So about an hour later, my friend pulls up. I get in the car with him. I got all my stuff I need for the concert. And at this point, we just have some time to kill. So we go get some food. Me and my friend are just hanging out. And after we get food, we're hanging out, listening to some music, driving around, and he turns the volume down, and he looks at me, and he's like, yo, man, you still smoke? I was like, smoke what? He goes, what do you think, dumbass? And I'm like, I don't know, man, smoking can mean a lot of things. Cigarettes, weed, other stuff, crack. He's like, no, not crack, you fucking idiot. He's like, weed. I was like, hey, man, I don't know what you do with your free time. He's like, no, dumbass, weed. Do you still smoke? I was like, not that much nowadays, but a little bit here and there, yeah, on special occasion. He's like, okay, well, is today a special occasion? You want to smoke? I was like, today is definitely a special occasion. Of course I will. And he's like, that's what I like to hear, man. I love it. So my friend pulls off to this random parking lot of some random building. And I could tell immediately upon pulling into this building that my friend went in through the back entrance. It was not the front because there was no cars in this parking lot. But if you look around the side of the building to the front, there was a lot of cars up there. So I could tell that we were in the back parking lot, which is good. That means no people to bother us. And that means, a safe place where no one's going to see us. Now, this building looked kind of odd. It kind of looked like a school at first. But then after looking at it and seeing the shape of it, I was like, nah, that's not a school. It's too small. But then after that, I didn't think much of it. I was like, you know what? We're in the back parking lot. No one's back here. No one's going to see us. Everyone's up front. We'll be fine, right? So my friend turns around, grabs his bong, starts packing it. And while he's packing it, I look at him and I was like, hey, man, what is this place? He goes, dude, I have no idea. It was just the first empty parking lot that I could see, so I pulled into it. And I was like, all right, man. And I didn't really think much of it because I'm like, you know what? We'll be quick. It'll be like 5 minutes. We'll be out of here. No big deal, right? So he hands me the bong. He lets me get first hit. I take a hit. I hand it to him. He takes a hit. And we end up sitting in this parking lot, listening to music and smoking for like 10, 15 minutes. And we hotbox the shit out of his car. It gets to a point where it is filled to the brim with weed smoke. So much that it's hard to see out the damn window towards the end of this, right? So finally we finish smoking. The car is still filled with smoke, don't get me wrong, but we're done. We're not adding to it anymore. And all of a sudden, I look to my right out the window, and I see a man approaching the car. Now, I get paranoid in any situation where a guy's approaching my car and we just got really high because I can't think straight because I'm high. And I look at my friend and I tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, someone's coming to the car. So immediately my friend puts his car in drive and we start to drive away, right? Because we think it's just some random guy. We'll just drive off. No big deal, right? We figured this guy was coming out to yell at us or something, right? For being in his parking lot. So we wanted to get out of there, right? But then as he got closer and we're starting to drive off, I realize it's a fucking cop. And I'm like, yo, that's a cop. And my friend goes, what? And he slams the brakes, right? Because he didn't want to run away from a cop in case his plates were already, shown on the cameras or the cop saw them. So he slams his brakes, rolls the window down. And when I say smoke poured out all over the place, it literally looked like a fucking mushroom cloud when my friend rolled down the windows. Smoke just poured out everywhere. So much that when the cop walked up to the car, he stepped back and was like, whoa, someone was smoking in here. And I just say nothing. And my friend looks at the officer and just completely ignores what he says and goes, what's up, officer? Can I help you with anything? And the police officer goes, no. Can I help you with anything? You guys were parked out in the back of our station. Wondered if you guys needed some help or something. And it took me a couple seconds to hear what he said, but then I realized it, and I think to myself, did he just say station? And my stupid high ass looks up at this officer and goes, did you just say station? He goes, yeah, buddy. I said station. You guys are outside of our police station here. And he says the town name and the police department. And I was like, oh, sorry about that. And my dumbass was acting so stupid. I was just giving away the fact that we were high. I mean, it was already kind of a giveaway because, like, we rolled the windows down and smoke poured out. But me acting the way I was just an even more dead giveaway. But anyway, then my friend speaks up and he goes, yeah, I'm sorry, officer. We were just trying to find some directions somewhere. We parked over here for a second to figure it out. And the officer goes, yeah, where are you guys going? And my friend goes, oh, just the grocery store. Just making up shit on the spot, right? And the cop goes, oh, the grocery store. Well, there's one literally 2 miles down to the left if you want to go to that one. And he says the name of it. And my friend goes, thank you so much. And the cop goes, yeah, no problem. Before you guys go, is it cool if I see some ID? Now I start to get worried, right? Because now it's like actually becoming a thing. Like at first it was just me and this cop and my friend having a little interaction. But now he's asking for ID, which usually means he's looking into us. So we give him our IDs, we give him our names, and then the cop comes back. And he goes, all right, listen, guys, I'm about to let you go. Here's your IDs back. And he hands us both of our IDs. And I'm excited, right, on the inside, because he says he's about to let us go, which means we're not going to get in trouble. We're about to leave and go pick up our other friend and go to this concert and have fun. But then right after he hands us back our IDs and he says he's about to let us go, he goes, one last quick question. You guys got any marijuana in the car today? And me and my friend look at each other, and we look back at the police officer. And he goes, listen, guys, before you say anything, being honest goes a long way with me, so if you just tell the truth, we won't have a problem. So my friend listens to him. He goes, yeah, officer, we do have a little bit of marijuana in the car, but we smoked most of it. Just tells the officer that we were just smoking, but to be honest, he already knew, so whatever. But he pulls out the bong in the back seat and shows the officer, and there's some weed left in it, and there's a little bag next to it with like, I don't know, maybe a dub, like $20 worth of weed. And the cop goes, listen, I appreciate you guys being honest with me. Weed's illegal here, so if you're going to do it somewhere else at your home or something, not in a police station parking lot. You're kind of asking for trouble with that one. I'm not going to take any of your stuff. Just go home and get that out of your car, because if you get pulled over with it, you can get in trouble. And my friend's like, thank you so much, officer. Like, you're the best. He goes, yep, no problem. Have a good one. And he turns around and he walks away. And me and my friend both just look at each other with the biggest smiles on our face ever. And yeah, we put the car in drive, got the hell out of there, and then picked up one of our friends and told him about the whole thing. And after that, we went to the concert and had a nice rest of our night. No more problems. Everything was good. But yeah, it's not every day people could say that they hit a bong and hotbox their car at a police station. So this is definitely one of my crazier story times. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And moral of the story is, don't go hitting bongs in front of police stations. Even if it's legal where you're at, probably not a good idea. If you guys enjoyed this story time, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace. Be great, will they keep on long like, hey, are they all mad 'cause I did this? Auto-tune on, but they sound like shit.